Hey guys, what's going on? Pick Power here, bringing you a bit of a different episode this time. Today we're going to go over the patch 2.6.7 season 19 patch notes that just came out today. So as you can see here, it says the PTR begins on the 17th of October. So that would be on Thursday, and it's going to last for about a week. So this 1 week PTR testing period, yeah, it's 1 week, so Greater Rift keystones are now subject to a vacuum pickup. A note regarding the California has been added. Okay, so don't sell account information. That's a good thing. Okay. One of the biggest pieces of feedback from Season 18's buff was that the triune bonus didn't stick with your character while you adventured. With Season 19, we've altered course as well as upped the ante by experimenting with new mechanics to add an element of both chaos and power to the battlefield. It should be a bit like Pandemonium. And it may be a consideration whether or not you want to reset your total kill streak for a particular kill streak bonus versus continuously maintaining an overall effect, especially as the highest level kill streak rewards will be harder to leverage in situations like Greater Rifts. Kill streaks with higher kill count requirements are more powerful, and we're looking forward to seeing what players think of to do with them. Okay. So Season 19 is the Season of Eternal Conflict. So Pandemonium. So for the duration of the season, all players will have a stacking buff that persists as long as you have hit or killed a monster within the last 5 seconds. Each stack gives 0.05% movement speed and 0.1% bonus damage. This bonus caps at 50% movement and 100% damage, so 1,000 stacks, that's max. In addition, after reaching a certain number of kills in a row, a power is unleashed, dealing an amount of scaling damage based on the player level and the difficulty or Greater Rift level. So after 15 kills, 5 massive energy twisters are unleashed, 30 kills, dark geysers, 50s, exploding chickens, 100 kills, corpses rain from the sky. Would have been funnier if they did cats and dogs rain from the sky. It's raining cats and dogs. Anyway, 150, a wide frost nova. 200, treasure chests fall from the sky. I wonder if that was that. 300, a ring of fire engulfs everything. 400, meteors hail from above. 500, angels descend upon the battlefield to fight for your cause. And after 1,000 kills, who knows? Powers are tracked at a group level. This means only one power can be active in play at a time, regardless. Okay, so only one person, or whoever I guess has the highest, will be the one to have the effect out. So if somebody has the 1,000 kills bonus, somebody who gets 100 kills isn't going to have corpses rain from the sky. So begin rolling out new class sets. Oh, new class sets. For the Season of Eternal Conflict, we focused on 2 classes that embody the light and wield some form of holy elemental damage. Crusader and Monk. Okay, so the Crusader and Monk are going to get new classes. You'll also find a handful of returned or newly added legendary powers intended to synergize with the new class sets. We did a lot of community research into which skills. Okay. So the other classes will still get their sets just later. Okay, cool. Once you notice a significant number of barbarian item changes to this patch, you'll notice a significant number of barbarian items changed. Well, the set will be coming later. They've heard the war cry from their dedicated barbarian community and implemented a number of changes heavily inspired by extremely thorough feedback. While not every suggestion has been taken at a one-to-one parity, the thoughtful analysis helped guide us to changes we could implement in this patch. Thanks very much to the community members who have expressed their concerns in a respectful, constructive manner. It's very helpful. Okay, so the new Crusader set. So 2-piece bonus. Charge bolts from Fist of the Heavens has a chance to cast another Fist of the Heavens. Hitting with Fist of the Heavens reduces damage taken by 1% for 5 seconds, stacks up to 50 times. So you can get up to 50% damage reduction and increase the damage of Fist of Heavens by 10% or 10,000%. Only 10%, you get nothing. So the new Monk, Patterns of Justice, sorry, that first one was called the Aegis of Valor? Sure. Patterns of Justice. 2-piece bonus. Sweeping Wind gains the effect of every rune. Each enemy within Sweeping Wind increases your movement speed by 5%, stacking up to 50 times. So you can get pretty quick here. Attacking with Tempest Stretch while Sweeping Wind is active will temporarily increase the size of Sweeping Wind after hitting over 30 times within a short period. Sweeping Wind damage is increased by 10,000. Okay. So the first one is very much a Fist of the Heavens set, and this one is very much a Sweeping Wind set. So to help with the first set is Dark Light. Fist of the Heavens has a 100 chance to be cast twice. Additional, increase the damage of Fist of the Heavens by 200 to 250%. Eye of the Storm, new legendary power. When Sweeping Wind hits exactly one enemy, its damage is increased by 100%. Increase the maximum stack count of Sweeping Wind by 10. Increase the damage of Sweeping Wind by 250 to 300. Okay, so those two are really big. So Chantoto. The scaled attack speed damage bonus to Wave of Destruction has been reduced. Okay, this is a reactive adjustment from an earlier change to how Wave of Destruction receives a bonus from attack speed. The buff that resulted from the change was more than we expected, so we're reining it in. So it was more powerful than they thought, so they're like, okay, we'll just bring it back a bit. So Wrath of the Waste, 6-piece bonus, the damage. Okay, so the extra multi-1,000% damage also applies to Rend, not just Whirlwind. Lamination increases the damage of Rend by 150 to 200%. Ambo's Pride, attacking with Whirlwind, also applies Rend, and the total damage of Rend is dealt over 1 second. This would be really good to put into the Wrath of the Waste. I wonder if that'll double stack, so you get the extra percent from Whirlwind and the extra percent from Rend to just destroy things. So Remorseless has gotten rid of this and changed to, while both Wrath of the Berserker and Ankle of the Ancients are active, Hammer of the Ancients deals more damage. So this would be good for a IK Hoda build. Sussex Slam attacks 50% faster and also deals 150 increased damage against slowed or chilled enemies. Okay, Sussex Slam now increases damage for the first 10 enemies it hits, not just 5. So Fury of the Ancients is shoulder piece, gains the effect of the Ancient and your Ancients. Oh, so this part here is new. It used to just be that part, so they attack 100% faster. That's cool. And Bone Ringer now has a cap of 60 stacks. Never intended for this item to be used in a way where you farm stacks. Less than a second. Okay, so they figured that people would just play the way that they had in their head. And so they're like, okay, you know what? People are just farming this and then just destroying things. Like, that's not what we want. So they put a cap on it. And Legacy of Dreams is a gem. Okay, so you have a better chance of getting it after your first one. Okay, so Blighter hits less frequently, but at a higher damage. Does that really matter? Like, if he's hitting you less, but he's hitting you harder, does it really matter? I don't know. Bug fixes. Spite fixed an issue where casting Restless Giant would cause the 200% physical bonus damage to fail to apply when the Gargantuan's enraged. Scorched Necklace fixed an issue where some ground effects were causing the Scorched Necklace buff to fail or fall off despite being shielded. Okay, that one's going to be big because I know a lot of people were upset that they've got a shield on and they're still losing squirts. Okay, and this is how you participate in the PTR. Follow these steps here. You can pause the video. And this is how you copy a character over. Okay, so I'm interested to see how this works. I think we're going to have some fun with it. Where is it here? I'm curious to see what this is, and I'm curious to see how well this works, and also the cats and dogs to rain from the sky. So in the comments below, leave your ideas on the patch here. Anything you think they should add, or anything you're pleased with them adding. And until next time, like always, remember to like, subscribe, and bye.